MP, this is my wife, Alyssa, and my son, Hank. Hank, nice to meet you. MP. He actually listens to the things I tell him to do, so.
Hey, it's nice to meet you, Hank. Hey, is your dad got you doing the same crazy drills he's got us out here doing?
I mean, he tries, but mainly he just rebounds and tells me how to shoot, even though my jumper's way nicer than his.
Keep dreaming. You haven't beaten me yet, boy.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, MP. My baby can't stop talking about you.
I can almost beat my dad one-on-one.
Oh, really? Oh, how old are you, Hank?
14. I just made JV as a freshman.
That's what's up, bro. Hey, but I bet all the other kids are coming down on you hard knowing that your dad's a coach in the NBA.
Yeah, but it's cool. I mean, I know I got to go out there, earn it on my own.
That part.
Hey, he's getting pretty good. The coach says he might get called up for districts.
That's what's up, bro. Hey, man, I tell you what. When you do, I'll be there.
Oh, no, for real? You'll be at my game?
Yeah, I mean, it's the least I could do. I feel bad that your dad spends more time with me than he does with y'all.
Oh, baby, don't worry about it. We spend more than enough time with him.
You see what I'm dealing with, MP? Haters under my own roof.
Aw, you know I love you, Ray Ray.
Ooh.
Ray.
Ray Ray?
Did you see what you done started?
Hey, man, I just want to say, keep grinding in the gym. And, listen to your dad. It works for me.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, finish getting warmed up.
All right,
Let me
coach.
show you guys the locker room.
Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
The bright lights of the NBA Cup semifinals. So much pressure. And guess what? MP thrives in the spotlight. Guys, he loves it.
Yeah, and talking to MP before the game, you could tell he was ecstatic. The entire NBA is watching this one. MP has a huge chance to prove himself. I expect him to have a big game.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at center. Now, here's Duren. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
MP against Thompson. And the dunk by MP.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. And Detroit has possession. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court. And still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Good work there as it goes.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Bruce Ellis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. White against Ivy. That one drops for him. Ivy's got 5 now.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Giddey finds MP. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Yes, that goes in. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. White against Ivy. Out to Thompson, trying his luck from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. New lineup here for the Bulls. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Duncan Robinson comes in for Ivy. Checked in for the Bulls. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Paul Reed comes in for Tobias Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Chicago trailing here. MP outside. On the wing, Dosunmu. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Dosunmu, the pass to MP. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. MP's got 9.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Holland. There's the 3. And it's MV with the rebound. It'll count. And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
They get the basket off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Welcome back to the second quarter. It's the Cup semifinal. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Dosunmu is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. Now here is Robinson. Following the miss by MP. Here's Lanier. Lets it go from deep. MP grabs the miss. Bulls shooting really well, 54% from the floor. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He finished with 30 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Bulls making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at MP, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And you look back at when the idea of the NBA Cup was first bandied about, there were skeptics for sure.
Well, chalk one up for Commissioner Silver and the league office once again. The level of fan interest in competition ratcheting up, especially here in the knockout round, it's been an unqualified success.
Here's Collins, following the bucket by the Pistons. Jones from outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That three is a shot Jones has developed over his first few years.
Pass to Ivy. Cunningham looking around. Outside Robinson from downtown. Cunningham's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 5. To the middle. Smith dishes to Jones. Smith the pass to Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Smith's shot is good.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or else they can expect Smith to keep going at them down.
Back to Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. Robinson misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
MP against Cunningham. Now, here's MP. Right at the free throw line. will not go. This is off the front iron. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Ivy.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. For Detroit. Harris comes in for Duncan Robinson. The Bulls leading by 5. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Now, here's Thompson. After the miss from Vucevic. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Duran with a screen on Giddey. Cunningham passes to Duran.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duran. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
It's White on the wing. Ivy defending. From deep, Herter. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Cunningham outside. He gets it in there. Now just a 3-point Chicago lead.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop them? Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched, Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Bulls.
If we had the NBA Cup when I played, I'd fill it with Soda Shack and hold the record for the longest chug.
Oh, what a shameless plug. But I'm going to tell you, that stuff is so good, Ernie. It's so good.
Almost drowned.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Chicago leading by 6. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Ivy kicks to Thompson. Over MP. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duran drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
And here's Harris from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
MP kicks to White. Back to MP. Pass to Giddey. On the wing, MP. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, MP gets it.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
Yeah, defensively, you have to keep track of Vucevic at the arc. He takes those shots when he's open.
Ivy with it. He's got 7. Here's Duran. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Duran with the flourish.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Pass to Buzelis. A 3-ball. And it's White missing. Pistons trailed by 4. Harris setting the pick for Thompson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For the Pistons, Thompson.
One shot.
For 1.
And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
The Pistons trail it. Pass to Ivy. to Thompson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Stolen by Thompson. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. 1:58 left in the third. And the rejection by MP.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
It's good. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Bruce Ellis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for MP. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Duncan Robinson comes in for Cade Cunningham. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Out to Smith. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Robinson passes to Ivy. Duran with a screen on Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ivy. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duran and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Williams can't hit. The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Ivy passes to Cunningham. For the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Huerter on the wing. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general. surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
So now we head into the fourth quarter of this NBA Cup Tournament semifinals contest. One of these teams will be going to the championship game. Kevin Huerter is out there with Smith. Then it's Dosunmu. Then it's MP. And it's Jones in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, when your shot is as polished as Robinson's, you can be that fast with your motion.
MP kicks to Huerter. Inside, kicks it out to MP. MP to the rack. And the dunk by MP.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP finishes the break in style.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. Robinson sets a screen for Cunningham. Pass to Holland. Fires the 3. No good on that one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
MP, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
High post try. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Bucket is good.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And Detroit has possession. Trailing by 4. Collins kicks to Robinson. Cunningham against Jones. Pass to Holland. The tray. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Bruce Ellis comes in for Kevin Huerter. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Duncan Robinson. Shot clock at 3. Here's White. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Ivey outside. Here's Duren. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now Harris. Thompson outside. Duren with a screen on MP.
Since halftime, he has just been in the funk offensively.
How about the big fella, Jalen Duren, coming through with a massive hoop.
MP left side. Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point game. Driving to the basket. Ivy. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Cunningham. Puts it right back up and in.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
MP against Thompson. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
Pistons trail by 6. Now Cunningham. Duran with the screen on Giddey. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And a timely make from Duran. They really needed that one.
MP. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And that's real leadership right there by MP. That is big time.
Cunningham.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
Now, here's MP. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. MP sets the screen for Giddey.
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Now Ivy jacks up a 3. Giddey will pull it down. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's MP. Shot clock at 5. Now Giddey from outside. Down he goes for 3.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
MP got it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner takes all. They're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win and a double-digit rebounding performance. You talked about the need for this team not only to win games, but to make the other team feel you. Did you do that tonight?
Yeah. This is what I was getting at. We want to be winning playoff games, and that's a whole different beast. So we got to start making teams uncomfortable, refs uncomfortable, rebounding and fouling. Got to bring that edge every night, every game.
That's what you do, MP. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table.